Hi, this is Andy Stratford from Walk the Plank in Manchester. We came here to Desertmartin in 2008 to work with the local community to build a sculptural bonfire, the first sculptural bonfire of this type in Northern Ireland that isn't just a pile of pellets and represented something as an image. And last year's event was very successful. The idea was to pass on our skills as professional bonfire builders onto the local community to enable them and to inspire them to go forwards and do this type of event again themselves. Now, here I am again, 2009. Walk the Plank have absolutely no involvement whatsoever in this show or in this build. We haven't even advised them at all. And the guys here at Desertmartin, who we worked with last year, obviously take a lot of notice of what we did. And they've gone away, they've done all their own fundraising, I believe, and they're here now building their own sculptural bonfire using a lot of the same techniques that we used. The way that we build pellets is very different than they've built them over here before, and they're going to give the bonfire a face again. They're going to give it an image, and they're going to give it a non-sectarian image, which is fantastic. And I'm just really pleased to have been involved in this project last year, and really pleased that our involvement has helped try to move things on for all the communities over in Northern Ireland.
I'm Sean Henry and I'm the Good Relations Officer for Muckerfelt District Council. My role in a nutshell involves promoting reconciliation and mutual understanding between both traditions here in Northern Ireland, and also working with the migrant community that arrived over this past few years. Delighted to be here tonight. Desertmartin Community Group invited me here some weeks ago to attend their 12th celebrations, and despite the bad weather, they've got the most amazing crowd. And it's a very well organised event. I see they've got everything in place and they've put health and safety first, and it's going to be a real good event. As you can see, the Desertmartin Community Group, they have moved away from the traditional bonfire on the 11th night because they felt that it was not all that environmentally friendly, and last year they worked with the art of regeneration, educating the young people here within the village of what the 12th of July means to them, which is, I think, is a good idea, and it makes the young people in Desertmartin, it makes them respect their tradition, and they know about it and they understand it and they know exactly what the 12th of July means. I think what the Desertmartin Community Group is doing here tonight, I think probably in 10-15 years time, this is the way forward on the 11th night, because the bonfires, as most people know, can be quite contentious, they can be quite dangerous, and they're not all that environmentally friendly. So I think what they're doing here in Desertmartin, when other groups see the advantages, well, I think this is the way forward. It's all small steps, and nothing's going to change overnight, but over a period of years and maybe generations, things will improve, and you'll get the nationalist community coming along to the 11th night celebrations, and that would be a big step forward. Just like this year in Belfast, where they're opening the shops now during the demonstrations on Monday. So it's tiny steps, but at the same time they're very large steps as well when you're living in Northern Ireland.
My name is Chris McCarney. I work for the Peace 3 programme in Muckerfelt Council. We're managing peace funds now for the next 5 years for cluster district councils, including Muckerfelt. We're delighted to be here this evening. It's my first time at an 11th of July celebration. Very impressed with the preparations going into it so far. Fantastic, the castle and all the teenagers involved in getting the castle ready for the bonfire later on. This particular event is very impressive. The fact that the reenactment and the old-time muskets and the cannons is very impressive, and congratulations to everyone who put such work into pulling it together. A lot of artwork and local children involved in putting together the bonfire this year, and leading the way maybe for a lot of other groups across Northern Ireland in terms of maybe this sort of celebration can be celebrated from now on.
My name is Councillor Paul McLean and I'm Vice Chairman of Magherafelt District Council for this year 2009. I think the idea here that has been adopted and the initiative has been taken by the Desertmartin Community Group is very positive. Over the last number of years there has been some issues concerning the 11th of July bonfire where the people of the area have just nilly-willy, as it were, organised it themselves, and then there has been a lot of hangers-on and various things have happened that have, as it were, brought the whole tradition into disrepute. Desertmartin Community Group have come on board. They have worked with various organisations outside and with Magherafelt District Council in trying to promote their British culture and heritage, and have come up with this very innovative idea. And the whole community seems to have gathered round behind them, and even on this very damp night as we've had tonight, there's a large gathering of people that have come out to support this very positive event. I think the issue concerning the bonfires, and we've all moved on quite some time about the whole environmental issue. However, I think we have to always remember that marching, the flags and emblems and the bonfires have always been a part of our British heritage and culture. And although many are pushing us away from that, I think that we have to be looking at innovative ideas of how we can integrate our bonfires, our emblems and our marching, and do it in a positive manner that is not offensive to the other sections of our community, and that it harnesses our own community and educates the whole process and our children and our upcoming generations.